Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Real England. And the episode for today is of interesting items, such as this for instance. An automatic watch by our good people at MG Orkina. I've got that wrong way up, so we're going to write that. And it's an MG Orkina automatic watch. You can see the actual movement moving in there quite well. Spinning and I actually think it's a beautiful watch for what it is. And keeps everything on time. It's a very good automatic watch actually. By the way, these are hands which are called lume. The white bits of the hands, which are the two blue hands, and the one sweeping hand doesn't glow, but the 2 hour minute hands do glow, and they glow obviously in a luminescent green at night. So that watch is extremely good. Made by a company called Orkina of China, and I paid the princely sum of £25 for that watch in particular. I absolutely adore it. It says it's got a leather strap. I don't believe that is a leather strap. I think it's like faux leather. Could even be plastic. Anyway, that's one of the watches. Here's another watch. This is another automatic watch. It's by the company called Tavis. Another Chinese watch. Steel strap. This is definitely a steel strap, and it's polished all around there. It's all polished. It reminds me of a Rolex, if it's just a little bit smaller than a Rolex, but I still think it's an excellent watch for what it is. And yes, it is automatic. If I wound the crown, it would tick and sweep like an automatic watch should. A mechanical watch, sorry. I get that correct. And the next item, which I'm going to be reviewing, is... We're going to have to do a jump cut for this, so bear with me. Jump cut. And there you are. This is what we've got here. I mean, obviously this is a handheld. It's going to be rather difficult to do it one-handed, so I'm just going to turn it on whilst I clip my microphone onto my gubbins. And you can see it's one of these little handhelds. I'll give you a little demonstration of this. I don't know if the volume is up or down, but I don't really care. I think it's... Oh, it's down there. Ah, there we are. Tank. Oh my god, the audio is terrible. Okay, so it's one of these. Oh my word. That is so terrible. Try again. Okay, we're gonna try and play this. Okay, so it's basically a top-down shooter. Ah! Oh no! Oh god! Oh, the power-up! Excellent! I got a power-up! Excellent! Oh dear! Oh, hang on a minute. Oh! What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, I've died! Oh, bloody hell. God. That is absolutely tripe. If you want a Lexibook handheld, don't buy it. It is terrible. Even for the children, even for an adult. I mean, for a child, it would be sickening to buy this for your child. It would be like banging your head against a brick wall. I am sure that is what it would feel like. Banging your head against a brick wall. How does that feel? If you're a mum of your son, or maybe you're the father of your son. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But you could be forgiven that they did try to make a good handheld, and this is not a good handheld by any means of the word. I mean, the screen is rather sharp, and there is quite a lot of games on it. I've had a little deeper look into it, and there are some little gems in there, like some racing car games and maybe a couple of shoot 'em ups, but really it is very poor. Yes, I'm going to have to put that to one side and get that out of the way and pretend I didn't even play it. My God, that is terrible. I'm going to have to do another jump cut again. Boom. What is this? Oh, it's an Atari. Oh, right. So let's get this out as quick as we can. We are going to have to zip through this, guys. We are going to have to zip through it as fast as we can. So, first impressions. What is it? Well, it's an Atari handheld. Focusing in. And there you go. There's your list of games. What do we have? We have Tic-Tac-Toe, Adventure, Air-Sea Battle. I think I'm going to go for Air-Sea Battle. Oh, I can't really see actually. Oh dear. Ah, I forgot. I have to press start. There you go. That's right. It's a very simple shooter. Ah, I know how this works. Yay! That's enough of that. Anyway, very brief kind of play of the game. It is fantastic. It really works excellently. It's obviously an Atari, which one of my jumpers is. I love Atari, indeed I do. I also love the ZX Spectrum. But that will be for another episode, I'm afraid to say. So we're going to have to come out of that, and we're going to have to turn this off. But it is a rather good handheld, and it's well made. It is, as you can hear, plastic, but it's well built. And I'm very, very surprised by that. And I'm very happy with that, actually. That's quite a collectible. I do like my collectibles, and that is a nice collectible indeed. But here comes another one, and for you to enjoy. Yes, for you to enjoy YouTube land, all out there in the nether regions of the internet. Oh, hang on a minute. I think I've got something else to show you. Another jump cut. Car. Boom! What is this? Oh, it's another handheld. It's by the Retro Game Factory. Oh, this looks promising. Oh, I wonder what games are on here. Most likely Mega Drive, Nintendo. Was I right or was I wrong? I can't really see. This damn phone keeps bloody self-focusing. Ah, there we are. Capcom arcade system there. Neo Geo. Ooh, yeah. Game Boy Advanced. Super Famicom. Mega Drive. Famicom. Game Boy Color. Sega Master System. Game Gear. Game Boy. And that's your lot. I'm going to go for an arcade system. Dinosaurs, Cadillacs, and the like. And there you go. This is loading up, obviously. Let's give you a little play of this game. I'm going to play as this dude here. Jack. Jackie baby. Let's get him on there. Come on. Oh yes. Here we go. You're not going to beat me. Oh yes. Have some of that. Oh yes. Have some of that. Ooh, baby, check it out. Woohoo! Love it. Check him out. Oh, here we go. Some dude tried to get me there. There you go. Have some of that. And some of that. Throw him to the ground. Have some of that. And a bit more of this and that. Oh, yes. Lovely. Oh, chuck him to the ground. Throw all these fat guys around. Have some of that. Woo-wee. Have some of that. Yes, there you go. Ooh, baby. I'll have some of that. Anyway, we've got to come out of that. Right. What are my thoughts on that? Let me just turn this off for a moment. I can feel another jump cut coming. What do you think? And jump cut is done. So what did I think about the retro game? Well, the retro game is, and as of the other two, is probably the best one of the three. The first one was terribly poor. The second one was an Atari, and it had some very good games on it. I didn't show you very much of it, but it is actually a very good system. And the third one, which I've just shown you here, which was obviously this one by Retro Game, that's by far the best one, and it has built in probably about 4,000 games. And you can put more on there yourself on an SD card, and it is hackable. You can put PS1 games on there. Whether they run or not is a different matter. But that is for another episode. Anyway, let me move on to something a little bit different. A DVD, perhaps. It's Paddington Bear in all his blue glory. Actually, I'm going to have to do a jump cut here. So, Paddington Bear on DVD. Yeah, this is fun to watch. Obviously, it's more for children. This contains about what? I mean, how many episodes does this actually contain? I think it probably contains about 32 episodes, maybe. And it's a rather good DVD, indeed. I know it's for children, but I remember this as when I was a child, and so it brings back fond memories. Marmalade sandwiches, blue duffel coat, and a little fisherman's hat on his head, looking for love and a family to hopefully take him where he should be, inside a family's arms, looked after and vetted over and made sure that he's fed and watered. He was a wonderful person, that little Paddington Bear. Don't know what happened to him. What about this one? What about Noggin the Nog? The Saga of Noggin the Nog. Actually, this is a very extremely rare DVD. It goes for quite a lot of money on Amazon. I've been seeing this for going for like £25 to £30. And it's only a 2-disc affair. But it has all the illustrations in the booklet. Let me just show you, because I'm that sort of person. So here you go. Here's the book you would get, and it has all the illustrations, obviously. You have all the pictures of the relevant people. You've got Noggin the King of the Nogs. You've got Queen Nuka, which would be his lady-to-be later on when he sailed over to the land of the Black Ice. And Prince Knut, his little son, of course. Olaf the Lofty was the creative inventor, and his and Thor Nogson, captain of the guard. And then you have Nogbad the Bad, who was the evil one. You have Graculus, Nuka's messenger, and Ronf. And he was, let me just read this, Ronf was the little people who lived in Hotwater Valley beyond the Glass Mountains. Is a somewhat hot-headed person. He, like all his people, sees himself as being of normal size in a world of giants, and fiercely resents being called small. I beg to differ. He is definitely small. There you go. Children and adults alike, please like my channel. No, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it would be nice. Anyway, time for some of this. Ivor the Engine. Ooh, a Welsh cartoon. A fabulous Welsh cartoon, actually, about a little Merioneth and Lantercilly Railway Traction Company Limited railway and its little engine called Ivor, who would blow his pipes and go pop, 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 pop. And he was part of the choir in the Merioneth area of Laniog Town. And it's absolutely beautiful and very quaint, and of the period, I will say. I love that cartoon. Absolutely fabulous. Anyway, moving on swiftly. We've got to keep this brief and abrupt. Author with Oh, Robert De Niro and some children. It's a comedy. I like it. You should check it out. Hard Boiled. Chow Yun Fat with a baby in the arms. He's got a shotgun. He looks like he's tough. He looks like he's hard boiled. Unless he's not an egg. He's just a human being with a cold-hearted soul. Oh, another Robert De Niro movie. Sea of Love. Quite a good movie, I remember this to be. Sea of Love. It's extremely good. It's an 18. There's a bit of innuendo, which I absolutely adore. And the woman in it is absolutely attractive. I mean, I would totally... don't say anything. The Trip. Oh, The Trip. Oh, yes. I've never been on a trip before. Well, actually, I have. I'm going on a trip tomorrow to work, a place I dread. The Trip. Oh, yes. Well, you've got Peter Fonda, you've got Susan Strasberg, Bruce Dern, Dennis Hopper, and Sally Chase, I think that says there. Maybe my eyes are going funny, but that's a good movie. He takes some tranquilizing drugs or some bloody psychedelic drugs, and he goes on a trip somewhere. It's a fantastic movie, very different and very of the period of the 60s. The Third Man. And it's starring our man known as Orson Welles. Look at that wonderfully black and white face there. A really good movie. I adore this movie. It is amazing. It's well shot. I like The Lady Vanishes as well. I like Bubba Hotep. I like all these movies. This movie is absolutely fantastic, as well as the movie about the Ukrainian battleship Potemkin, which is fantastic, and another black and white movie which I adore called Hoopla, which was an old 1930s movie starring... What was the woman's name? What was her name? Oh my god. Hoopla. Do you know what? I cannot remember the woman's name. I may have to leave that, but I know she was a very big star in her day. Right, moving on to something a little bit different. I'm getting sidetracked here with trying to find out who the woman was. Wonders never ceases to amaze me. Anyway, so, Hoopla. That's going to bug me for the rest of the night, I think. It wasn't Greta Garbo, it wasn't anything like that, but this woman was very big in her day, and she was extremely beautiful, and she was very sort of flappery, girly, kind of like short hair, curly haired, just very attractive, and a very good actress as well. Anyway, another item to review. If you like bookmarks, why not have one of these? Focus, damn you. Focus on my item of choice. Damn you, camera. There you go. He is a frog. He is a bookmark. Looks like a little sword. Poke, poke, poke. Ah, yes. And there you are. He is a bookmark, everybody. Take a closer look. I wonder if we will focus in on him. Tell you what, it's got some very, very good detail. Considering this is maybe a £10 book. The movie you're in question, the person you were wanting to find out about, is Clara Bow. Clara Bow was the person in Hoopla. Come on, you fool. Wake up and smell the coffee. You don't drink coffee in the evening, do you? No, you have a cup of tea. But the answer to your question, who starred in Hoopla? It was Clara Bow. Oh, of all people. The 1930s starlet who was absolutely knockout beautiful. And she was one of the it girls of the day.